Don't make these 3 mistakes when taking castor oil before bed. Have you ever thought a simple natural remedy could backfire? Castor oil, hailed as a wonder cure for so many ailments, may actually cause serious problems if used the wrong way. Yes, you heard that right. Something as common as castor oil may lead to dehydration, severe irritation, or even complications during pregnancy if you're not careful. In this video, I'll tell you about the 3 biggest mistakes people make with castor oil and how they impact your body. But before you dive into the details, remember this: if you're unsure about using castor oil, always consult a healthcare professional first. It's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your health. Stay tuned until the end of the video because I'll also share 5 amazing benefits of castor oil you might not know about. Let's get started. 1. Consuming excessive amounts. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, which is the compound responsible for its strong laxative effect. When you consume the recommended amount, this acid stimulates the muscles in your intestines, helping to move waste along smoothly. But when you take more than your body may handle, this same mechanism goes into overdrive. The muscles in your intestines may become overstimulated, leading to painful cramping and relentless diarrhea. And it doesn't just stop there. Losing too much water through diarrhea may quickly dehydrate your body, throwing off your electrolyte balance and leaving you feeling weak, dizzy, and sometimes dangerously drained. Now, here's where things get even more concerning. Castor oil is also packed with triglycerides, which are fats that your body metabolizes to produce energy. While that sounds beneficial, overconsumption of these fats forces your liver to work overtime. Your liver is responsible for processing the oil and breaking down these triglycerides, but when you take too much, it may overwhelm this vital organ. Over time, this strain may reduce its efficiency and potentially lead to fatty liver issues. It's not something you want to risk by misjudging your dose. Another key component of castor oil is its high viscosity or thickness. When ingested in large amounts, this thickness may slow down your digestive process instead of aiding it, creating a kind of paradox. Your stomach and intestines struggle to process the dense oil, which may leave you with nausea and a bloated, uncomfortable feeling. It's like trying to force your digestive system to handle a task it simply wasn't built for. Always measure carefully, and remember that more isn't always better. According to PubMed, one of the main reasons castor oil is rarely used in conventional medicine is because of its negative effects. In a study comparing castor oil to sinusides, castor oil might cause abdominal cramping, vomiting, bloating, and dizziness. Hence, it is important to monitor its consumption. 2. Ignoring allergic reactions. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, and while it's the same compound responsible for many of its benefits, it may also trigger skin irritation in some people. When applied topically, this acid interacts with the skin's lipid layer. For those with sensitivity, this interaction may disrupt the skin barrier, leading to redness, itching, and inflammation. It's your body's way of signaling that something isn't right. If you ignore these signs and keep using the oil, the irritation may worsen and potentially lead to dermatitis, leaving your skin even more vulnerable to infections. Another key component of castor oil is its high concentration of unsaturated fatty acids. While these are known for their moisturizing properties, in allergic individuals, they may become a problem. When absorbed into the deeper layers of the skin, these fatty acids may activate the immune system, causing it to overreact. This overreaction may result in chronic inflammation, making the skin appear swollen and tender to the touch. The longer this process continues, the more challenging it becomes to calm the irritation without medical intervention. Finally, the natural proteins found in castor oil may also act as allergens. For some people, their immune system perceives these proteins as threats and launches a defensive response. This reaction often shows up as hives or a rash, but in severe cases, it may escalate to systemic symptoms like difficulty breathing or swelling in other parts of the body. These are not reactions to take lightly, as they may lead to serious complications if left unaddressed. A PubMed study identified castor oil, often used in lip care products, as a potential trigger for allergic contact dermatitis. 3. Using during pregnancy without guidance. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, which is known for its ability to stimulate smooth muscle contractions, including those in the uterus. While this is why some women use it to induce labor, doing so without medical supervision may lead to unpredictable or excessive uterine contractions. These contractions may place stress on both the mother and the baby, increasing the risk of complications such as fetal distress or premature labor. For a pregnant woman, this kind of stress on the body is not only uncomfortable but may also pose a serious health risk if it leads to prolonged contractions or irregular uterine activity. Another factor to consider is castor oil's strong laxative effect. By stimulating the muscles in the digestive tract, it may cause abdominal cramping and diarrhea. During pregnancy, these side effects may lead to dehydration, which is particularly dangerous because it may reduce the amniotic fluid levels and disrupt the balance of nutrients and oxygen delivered to the baby. Dehydration may also intensify feelings of fatigue and weakness, making the overall pregnancy experience more challenging and potentially harmful to the developing baby. The oil's high viscosity is yet another concern. When consumed in large amounts, its thick texture may slow down the digestive process and exacerbate nausea, which is already a common symptom during pregnancy. This may leave a pregnant woman feeling even more uncomfortable and may contribute to poor nutrient absorption. Poor digestion and nausea combined may impact the mother's ability to maintain proper nutrition, which is essential for the baby's growth and development. According to PubMed, because castor oil affects smooth muscle, it should not be used during pregnancy because it may cause contractions to start too early. Now that we have discussed the mistakes to avoid while taking castor oil, let's talk about the promising benefits of castor oil. 1. Boosts skin hydration and healing. Castor oil is a powerhouse when it comes to boosting skin hydration and promoting healing, thanks to its unique chemical makeup and how it interacts with the skin's natural processes. Its effectiveness starts with its high concentration of ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid that accounts for nearly 90% of its composition. This fatty acid is the star player, acting as a humectant, which means it attracts water molecules from the environment and deeper layers of the skin, pulling them toward the surface. Once there, castor oil locks that moisture in, creating a barrier that prevents water loss and keeps the skin hydrated for longer periods. The magic doesn't stop at hydration. Castor oil also deeply penetrates the skin layers, delivering its nourishing compounds directly where they're needed most. This process supports the production of collagen and elastin, two critical proteins responsible for skin's firmness and elasticity. By stimulating these proteins, castor oil not only keeps the skin plump and youthful, but also aids in repairing damaged tissues. This is particularly beneficial for healing minor wounds, reducing scars, and even smoothing out uneven textures caused by dryness or irritation. Another fascinating aspect of castor oil is its inherent anti-inflammatory properties, which come into play through its action on irritated or inflamed skin. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil works by reducing the production of certain inflammatory compounds in the body. This mechanism helps calm redness, swelling, and irritation, making castor oil a soothing remedy for conditions like eczema, psoriasis, or general skin inflammation. Furthermore, its antimicrobial activity provides an added layer of protection by preventing bacterial growth on compromised skin, which is a crucial step in ensuring faster and healthier healing. As the oil absorbs into the skin, it also boosts blood circulation in the applied area. This increased circulation ensures that the skin cells are getting an ample supply of oxygen and nutrients, both of which are vital for regeneration and repair. Enhanced blood flow further accelerates the healing process, while the oil's antioxidants neutralize free radicals that may cause premature aging and hinder the skin's ability to heal itself efficiently. PubMed has confirmed that castor oil has a lot of ricinoleic acid, which is a type of monounsaturated fatty acid that is good for keeping skin moist. It may be used on its own or with other oils as a natural alternative to petroleum-based products. 2. Encourages hair growth and strengthens strands. Castor oil stimulates blood flow to the scalp when applied and massaged, improving circulation around the hair follicles. This increase in blood flow may ensure that each follicle receives a richer supply of oxygen and vital nutrients, creating an environment where hair may grow more robustly and efficiently. But castor oil does more than just enhance circulation. It contains a high concentration of ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid known for its anti-inflammatory and moisturizing properties. This compound addresses underlying issues like dryness or irritation of the scalp, which may otherwise weaken hair growth. By soothing inflammation and creating a balanced scalp environment, castor oil may minimize conditions such as dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, and itchiness, which are common barriers to healthy hair growth. What's particularly remarkable is how castor oil nourishes the hair shaft itself. When applied, the oil may form a protective coating around each strand. This layer may help to seal in moisture and prevent damage from external stressors like heat styling, environmental pollutants, and UV exposure. Over time, this protective barrier may reduce the likelihood of split ends and breakage, allowing hair to grow longer and retain its strength. The oil's emollient properties may also ensure that it deeply penetrates the hair cuticle, replenishing the natural oils that might be stripped away by frequent washing or chemical treatments. This restoration process not only adds shine and softness but also improves the structural integrity of the hair, making it more resilient to daily wear and tear. Another essential aspect of castor oil's impact on hair growth is its antimicrobial and antifungal properties. A healthy scalp is a prerequisite for healthy hair, and castor oil actively combats microorganisms that may lead to infections or clogged follicles. By keeping the scalp clean and free from harmful agents, castor oil may ensure that hair follicles remain unblocked and capable of producing strong, healthy strands. A PubMed review found weak evidence supporting castor oil's ability to improve hair luster, but no strong evidence for its effectiveness in promoting hair growth or treating infestations. 3. Alleviates constipation. When consumed, castor oil quickly moves into the small intestine, where it is broken down by enzymes into ricinoleic acid. This acid then interacts with the smooth muscle cells of the intestinal walls, stimulating them to contract. These contractions, known as peristalsis, are the wave-like motions that push stool through the intestines toward the rectum. By increasing the intensity and frequency of these contractions, castor oil helps to move stool that may be stuck or sluggish in the colon. But the process doesn't stop at just stimulating movement. Ricinoleic acid also promotes the release of fluids into the intestines, softening the stool and making it easier to pass. Stimulating muscular contractions and drawing moisture into the colon ensure that stool doesn't remain hardened or compacted, which may be a significant cause of discomfort for those experiencing constipation. What makes castor oil particularly unique is its rapid onset of action. Unlike some other laxatives that may take hours or even days to work, castor oil typically produces results within 2 to 6 hours. This makes it an effective choice for those seeking quick relief from acute constipation. However, because of its potency, it's essential to use castor oil sparingly and only when necessary, as overuse may lead to dependency or disrupt the natural rhythm of the digestive system. Another interesting aspect of castor oil's action is how it targets specific receptors in the intestines. Ricinoleic acid binds to certain receptors, triggering a cascade of biological signals that amplify the contraction process. This targeted mechanism means castor oil works efficiently without needing to rely on general bulk forming or osmotic laxative effects like some other remedies. The experience of using castor oil for constipation often involves mixing a small dose of the oil with a liquid such as juice or water to mask its strong taste. Once ingested, it works quickly and decisively, providing relief for those who may feel bloated or uncomfortable due to delayed bowel movements. Its ability to break down the hardened stool and stimulate evacuation makes it a reliable natural remedy when used appropriately. A science-direct study conducted with 35 elderly participants evaluated the effectiveness of interventions, including castor oil, for chronic constipation. The results demonstrated castor oil's effectiveness in improving bowel movements and relieving symptoms like straining and incomplete evacuation, making it a valuable natural remedy for managing constipation in older adults. 4. Supports immune function. According to PubMed, castor oil is well known for its laxative properties. Beyond this, it has additional benefits, including aiding uterine contractions, improving lipid metabolism, and exhibiting antimicrobial activity, making it highly versatile. When castor oil is applied topically, particularly in the form of castor oil packs placed over the abdomen or lymphatic areas, it penetrates deeply into the skin. The active component, ricinoleic acid, is absorbed and stimulates the lymphatic vessels beneath the surface. This stimulation encourages increased movement of lymph, a process known as lymphatic drainage. By facilitating this flow, castor oil helps the body flush out accumulated toxins and waste products that may otherwise burden the immune system and reduce its effectiveness. This enhanced lymphatic activity doesn't just detoxify, it also ensures that immune cells are transported more efficiently to areas where they are needed. White blood cells, including lymphocytes, travel via the lymphatic fluid to identify and combat pathogens such as bacteria and viruses. When lymphatic flow is optimized, these cells may respond more rapidly and effectively to potential threats, bolstering the body's natural defenses. Another remarkable way castor oil supports immunity is by reducing systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation may weaken the immune response and create a state of imbalance within the body. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil interacts with prostaglandin pathways, helping to suppress the production of inflammatory compounds. This action not only soothes localized areas of discomfort, but also has a broader calming effect on the immune system, allowing it to focus on genuine threats rather than overreacting to minor stimuli. Castor oil's ability to improve circulation also plays a vital role in immune function. As it promotes better blood flow, it ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach cells more efficiently, including those in immune tissues such as the lymph nodes, spleen, and bone marrow. This improved nourishment strengthens the body's ability to produce and deploy immune cells when needed. 5. Reduces joint and muscle pain. Castor oil's ability to reduce joint and muscle pain is rooted in its potent anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties, making it a sought-after natural remedy for managing discomfort. The process begins when castor oil is applied to the skin and massaged into the affected area. Its unique composition, particularly the high concentration of ricinoleic acid, allows it to penetrate deeply into the tissues. This penetration is crucial because it enables the oil to target inflammation at its source, addressing the root cause of pain rather than just masking the symptoms. When applied, ricinoleic acid interacts with prostaglandin pathways in the body. Prostaglandins are compounds that play a key role in regulating inflammation and pain. Castor oil helps modulate these pathways, reducing the production of inflammatory molecules and thereby alleviating swelling and soreness in the joints or muscles. This anti-inflammatory effect is particularly beneficial for individuals with conditions like arthritis, where chronic inflammation leads to stiffness and discomfort in the joints. In addition to reducing inflammation, castor oil improves blood circulation in the treated area. As it is massaged into the skin, it stimulates local blood flow, ensuring that oxygen and essential nutrients reach the tissues more effectively. This enhanced circulation not only accelerates the healing process but also helps to flush out metabolic waste and toxins that may accumulate in muscles and joints after physical exertion or chronic inflammation. The combination of reduced inflammation and improved circulation results in a soothing effect, providing relief from stiffness and pain. Castor oil also exhibits mild warming properties when massaged into the skin, which contributes to muscle relaxation. The warmth generated by the oil helps to loosen tight or overworked muscles, making it especially useful for post-workout soreness or tension caused by prolonged physical activity. This warming effect also relaxes the surrounding tissues, creating an overall sense of relief and comfort. A PubMed study tested the efficacy of castor oil in treating knee osteoarthritis. One group of 50 participants took castor oil capsules 3 times daily for 4 weeks. The results suggest castor oil is an effective and safer alternative for managing knee osteoarthritis. Thank you for sticking with me to learn about the 3 mistakes you should avoid when using castor oil. I hope this helped you understand how to use this natural remedy safely and effectively. Remember, castor oil may be incredibly beneficial when used the right way, but a little care goes a long way in avoiding unwanted side effects. Now it's your turn. Have you ever used castor oil before? Did you know about these common mistakes? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Today we learned about all the mistakes that we shouldn't make while taking castor oil. But did you know that your diet may play different roles? Want to find out more? Watch 12 foods that make your farts smell deadly. Or watch 13 superfoods every diabetic should be eating today. You may watch either or both of them. Do you also take castor oil? Let us know in the comments section below.